Hey, this is Nakeia and you're watching Nakeia TV. And today I wanted to talk to you about how to care less about what others think. Now, while growing up in public housing and being the product of a non-traditional family, I really struggled with this personally growing up. I didn't want to be perceived as another poor girl. And I didn't want to be associated with the type of lifestyle that is typical of someone who grew up in my environment. So in an effort to fit in and to please others, I would try to dress a certain way, I would speak a certain way, and I would really do my best to just really fit in. And I remember vividly having these conversations with myself and this internal dialogue and hearing myself say, who cares what others think? Who cares what others think? Well, the truth is, I really cared what others thought. I didn't want to be perceived as less than, and I didn't want people to view me as inferior to them. And so I really did what I had to do to kind of present this version of myself that I thought would be best. And after being exhausted by that, one day, having this conversation with myself, I understood what it meant to care less about what others thought. It meant loving myself, understanding who I was, and owning that 100%. And I started to care what others thought of me very early on. I was able to overcome my struggle. So today I want to share with you some things you can do to care less about what others think. The first thing that I would suggest you do is to develop a loving relationship with yourself. Owning 100% of who you are, the good, the bad, and the biggest of your struggles. And don't just own it, but understand that those things don't define you. They're just a part of your story, your beautiful story, the story of your life. And as with any story, we have the opportunity to turn the page to something new, something fresh, and a really vibrant and confident version of ourselves. And that is who you want to start presenting to the world. And speaking of confidence, the second thing that I would suggest you do is to make every decision and to do every single thing that you do from the most confident space you possibly can. Do your research, understand what you're doing, why you're doing it, what it means to you, and focus on the things that really matter. And do those things confidently, so confident that you don't really care what others think. And the thing is, because you're confident in your choices, other people won't have much to say about it. They'll look at you and they'll say, wow, she's really focused, or he's really focused, and they know what they're doing, and they'll follow suit. And then the last thing, and I think one of the most important things that you can do for yourself, is understand that it is not your responsibility to please others. And you will literally exhaust yourself trying to do so. Your responsibility as a human being is to offer the best version of yourself to others. And if your best isn't good enough for them, well, then they're just not good enough for you. Those who know you and truly understand who you are and what space you're coming from will love you for you. And those that don't, they don't belong in your space. Be confident in who you are and present your best to others, not trying to please them, but to offer them the best version of yourself. I hope these things have been helpful for you. And if it has, join me in the comment section below. I want to hear about your biggest struggles in trying to please others, how you're going to care less about what they think, and the strategies that I've suggested, how you're going to implement them into your life. And before I go, if you live in the Atlanta area, I want to personally invite you to my Love It or Leave It live conversation. For details about that, just click on the announcement below. And of course, remember to pursue something you freaking love so that the process that it will take you to get it will be worth it. Talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Like this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends on Facebook or Twitter. Then get on the list at NakeiaChomer.com for a free newsletter and exclusive updates,